Good dog, good dog, good dog. He got beat up pretty good. Good dog. Come here, Preston. Hey, mama. You bloody. Girl. Hi here. Let's go, almost. Let's go, T-Bone. Let's go, T-Bone. Honey, here, almost. Come here, girl. Hey, YouTube. I'm back at it. Guys, I just wanted to address a few things that have come up lately. I've had a couple of guys within the last 3 or 4 weeks call and inquire, and I guess to get my opinion on what I thought about training dogs as a group and doing individual training. Guys, I think there's a place for both. But I would like to address it, abroad, because I kind of talk to guys individually over the phone and answer questions and, through the internet. But I want to talk to you guys about my evolution as far as understanding and running dogs and training dogs and get the best out of a dog and picking the best dog. I think a lot of guys put a lot of emphasis on what they're doing to train a dog. Guys, it boils down to one thing, in my opinion. It boils down to having the right ingredients. You absolutely cannot change what's in that dog. What you can do is enhance what's in that dog. If it's there, you can expose it to the outdoors, you can expose it to different environments, and put a bunch of time on that dog, and whatever's in that dog, it will come out. You will see that dog's ability. So just overemphasizing on making a dog do this, making a dog do this. Guys, I've been doing this for quite a long time, and I've tried to do that. I've had some subpar ingredients before, and I tried to get more than what they were capable of giving. So, but when it comes to trying to evaluate dogs and finding the best dog, guys, I don't think there's anything more valuable than putting dogs on the ground as a group. And like the old folks used to say, the cream will rise to the top. At one time, I thought the large pack competitions didn't make any sense. And like I said, it's an evolution when it comes to dealing with dogs. You learn as you go. It just didn't make sense to me that they would put 40 dogs on the ground and expect those dogs to perform at a high level. But as I begin to educate myself, I'm that guy that's going to go and find information to explain why something is what it is. So in my reading certain books on other beaglers, past beaglers in early 1900s, that raised champions after champions after champions, I just wanted to see how it was done. And it was definitely done differently, amongst the different guys. But there were some common denominators. But for the most part, most of them evaluated dogs as a group. Now, when it comes to trying to give a dog confidence, there's nothing wrong with doing a solo on a dog to get it to run without help. That's important as well. That gives that dog confidence that he don't need to be what we call a Me Too dog. It works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes that Me Too is genetic. They just follow behind the other dog, wait for the other dog to get it done or jump the rabbit, and then they'll kick in and start running. And some of those dogs are exceptional at running and exceptional at being check dogs to pick the rabbit back up after it has been dropped. But for the most part, I want a complete dog. I want a dog that's not a Me Too dog. So if I see that I have that dog that needs that confidence, I will solo. But if I'm trying to get the best out of a dog, and if I want to pick the best dog, I'm definitely going to drop it down with competition. A dog can shine by itself, guys, but a dog, in my opinion, ain't a dog until you drop it down with some dogs, if you know what I mean. So you can do great by yourself, but when you have that pressure, when you have another dog that's trying to do the same thing, trying to get that rabbit or get in front of you to get that rabbit, if your personality as a dog is to lay back and let that dog get in front, that's not a dog for competition. That could be a good rabbit dog, but it's not a dog for competition. And when I run a group of dogs, I have two groups of dogs that I run. I run dogs that I, prepare to be in competition. So for you guys that were misunderstanding why you run groups of dogs and why you would run a dog by itself, I hope I cleared it up just a little bit. There's a lot more to it, but at the end of the day, giving the dog confidence and just teaching it to function by itself, that's great. I believe that if you have 5 dogs that can solo a rabbit, you have a heck of a team there. But amongst that team, there's going to be a dog that excels, and that's the dog that I'm always looking for. But as far as what we're going to do today, guys, we're going to run 7 dogs, like I said, and had a female that came in heat, so I would have had 8 out here. And this is when I really get to see who's who and what's what. The cream will rise to the top again, like I said. But guys, I got another thing I'm excited about. I wanted to bring to your attention before we get started on today's hunt, is that we have an apparel company, and you guys can hit on that shop button down below. And what I found out, guys, I used to run dogs and I had nothing that had dogs on it. I would always get something that had a deer on it, something that was outdoory. But it was just to me, it was hard to find any apparel with dogs. So being a dog man, I wanted to, create something that would have a dog on it. And the logo that we're using, guys, it's that right there. That's a black dog with the number 24. And that number 24 represents completion. We have 24 hours in a day, guys, and we have to max that out. So that's the significance of the 24. And I'm going to tell you a quick story before we get started. I went to sleep in one of these shirts, and it was one that had the smaller logo on it because I had gone out. It's just a casual shirt. I went to a ball game. So we got back late, went to sleep in it, woke up. God dog it, guys. Hold on just one second. I hope that didn't mess up the footage, y'all. I'll see if I can cut it out, but if not, I'm gonna carry on. But I went to a football game, came home, went to bed, was gonna run dogs that next morning. It was about 38 degrees that morning. Got up, kind of sluggish. I think we all go through this. Didn't want to really get out there then. I said, well, I'll wait a little bit. But I happened to go to brush my teeth and looked in the mirror and saw that dog, and it reminded me I had 24 hours to get whatever I had to get done to get it done. So that encouraged me to go ahead and put on my clothes, get out there and run those dogs so I would have time to do the other things that I had to do. So it was kind of ironic how it came full circle, because that was the meaning behind it, maximizing your 24 hours out, and that's what it did that day. And it's a constant reminder of maxing out our days, accomplishing all the goals that we set forth. So guys, hit that shop button, go check it out. Got a whole bunch of different styles, and also for the ladies out there as well. So, but anyway, we're gonna get to these dogs today. We're gonna drop these dogs in a very, very thick place. Look like the conditions are great, guys, but looking and thinking don't mean anything. What's gonna tell the story is when you hit the ground. It hadn't rained in a few days. It's a little bit dry, but it's not super dry. So hang in there and let's see what happens.
Folks, they just hit. That rabbit, oh, he's flying, y'all. He is flying. Right behind the four-wheeler. Across right here. I think they got to calm down, y'all. It's a little raggedy. Still. There's pressure. I got it. Let's see which way they're gonna go before I move. This way. crossed before I got here, y'all. Guys, those dogs in the distance, that's at my kennel. They've gone into a check. Pretty hard check right here. Show you guys what they did. It's kind of what they did. They might have just picked him back up, y'all. Oh, man. Okay, folks, they just crossed a major road right there, so I'm gonna have to cut off and go get them. Maybe we can catch them coming back across. Still rolling with him. I just got down here, guys. And they have taken him across here and back across. They were right here, 15 yards in front of me when I came across. So they just, I'm talking about just got across. Trying his best to get away though. Yeah. They would stop smoking him after I got here. I mean, they was that's Annie, she got it. Annie got it. Get it, girl. You better help her. Better get with her and help her. It's actually where I came from, y'all. But I always will come to these roads not knowing if there may be a vehicle coming by that I may have to slow down so they won't hit a dog. She still got it. Guys, I already don't have rabbits, but look at that rabbit hair. I saw Annie eating on some guts. And guys, if you can help it, try not to let your dogs do that, but I have no idea what caught that rabbit right there. But I knew I had one that lived in here, but not anymore. Hey, come on, T-Bone, let's go, baby. Dang, somebody got to that one. Probably coyote, bobcat. Come on, Pressure. Let's get out of here, baby. This rabbit ain't here no more.